Hello, my name is Carol and I'm addicted to making wonky houses. How many of you make these little houses? Oh my goodness me. I started last week and look at me. I can't stop. I am so loving making these. I love my mandala. I'm going to show you how I've got on with that as well. But these are ridiculously addictive. I can be halfway through making one and I want to start another one. And I'm just putting some little windows on this one. I had such a fabulous response last week to the video that I put up. And it's got, I think at the moment, it's almost got 6,000 views. And I'm a bit blown away because, you know, I've got 3,000 subscribers. I mean, I've only just reached that, and that's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for watching and coming back and subscribing. I don't even ask you to. I leave it completely up to you. If you want to subscribe, then that's wonderful. If you want to come and share your stitching in the Wonky Stitchers Facebook group, you're more than welcome. If you just want to hover or you just want to see what I'm up to next, then that is absolutely fine by me. I know what it's like when you've got, sorry, I have just made a cup of tea. I've got a cup of tea. Well, I've got a mug of tea because I've just come back from my shopping. So I thought I'd sit down and I'd do some stitching and make some more houses. And then we can get on with today's video, which is what are we going to do with them all? Which I'm sure you're asking yourself, what is she going to do with all those houses? Well, I have got a plan. In fact, I've got so many plans, I don't know what to do first. And those all came from you guys. So thank you very much. And I'm going to name and shame. So I'm sorry if you've made a comment and you didn't want it announced. But there we go. So I'm just going to put these down and I'm going to get some more scraps out. Oh yeah, I started this one. Look at this one. It's almost one all by itself. So we're going to start stitching this while I chat because I've got some thank yous. Let's use yellow. There's no reason, just because. So first of all, I've got to say thank you to Michelle. It was her that reminded me how much fun wonky little houses can be. And she's also put a comment on about what she would do with them. And that was to put them in a little book. Now, you've seen me make little books before. Usually they're really scrappy. But I was thinking, yes, really scrappy, but with a little scrappy house in the middle, maybe. So I just got one of my little books out and I'm just going to have a little look and see what it looks like. So I'm just finish this bit off. This is going to be another one of them chatty videos. So if you liked last week's, you're going to love this one. Right, where's my little book gone? I've lost it. It's here. There it is. So this one we started making. This one with this lovely cover. It was the easiest book. We just sewed in some pages to there. I'll link the video. And I'm basically stitched in clusters and then did some extra stitching on the top. And then this was the back. I haven't stitched them together properly yet. But then I'm going to do another two. And I'm thinking just scrappy background and then put a house on. So something like this. Oh, look at this one. That's a big dark piece. And maybe this is scrappy. I'll cut a hole out for something. If we did it that way, we could actually cover that up. There we go. And that's it. I could just leave it like that. Stitch that on. In fact, let's just do that very quickly while we're chatting. So this was one idea. This was Michelle's idea. And oh, I'm still attached to there. Silly Billy. You're going to have to use a different thread. That one's going on that one. Right, let's grab some thread. This one looks a nice... Oh, that's a bit short. I've got some longer ones. Oh, here, I've just got some ordinary white thread tangled up with some green blob. Let's just leave the green blob on. Because, why not? It's going to be funny. Michelle also said that I'm just going to check them in frame, actually. Yep, there we go. Move you up. You can all sit up there in a little row, like your little row of houses in the street, which is another idea. I know. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to run out of scrappy house ideas. Look at that. Brilliant. I love it. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Michelle's other idea is to make greeting cards with them. So you make your little scrappy house and then she puts them on greeting cards. I thought that was really good. Really cool. I don't make greeting cards, but if I did, I'd put a scrappy house on. And then some more comments were to make a wall hanging. Now, that sort of appeals to me as well, because I could make a big long one and put my houses on. Or you could make a square one and make like a village. So thank you to... Who was it who did that one? Beads to Yarn. I had to write them down. I'd never have remembered them. She suggested that one. And then, Helen, Kitty Cat Crafts, said she puts them together like this and makes bookmarks and she sews them together. And I thought that was brilliant. I mean, who wouldn't want one of those? You know, I mean, I just wouldn't know which one to choose to put together. I mean, I don't know, maybe two, maybe a little one as well. Or maybe you put the little one in the middle, I don't know. Peeking out. Just so much fun, just thinking of ways to use them. So thank you for that idea. But I have to say that there was one idea that just sort of made me stop in my tracks. And that was from Elizabeth. And what she put sort of made me melt. And I know that a few other people read the comment as well. I have pinned it to last week's video, so if you want to have a look. So Elizabeth has said that when her mum, who is 95, and her daughter come to visit, they're going to get together the scraps of fabrics and the threads, and they're going to sit in the garden and do some little wonky houses together. And then when it's all done and she's going to put them together in a sort of memory, either, I don't think she's decided yet, it's going to be like a memory book or a pillow or some sort of wall hanging. And honestly, that just made me feel so happy that, I just think it's lovely. I think it's a wonderful idea. I mean, the memories that are going to be tied into that, whatever you make, Elizabeth, is going to be, it's just going to be gorgeous. It's going to be amazing. I wish I could do something like that with Millie, but she's only 2. So I don't think that's going to happen this year. Maybe in a few years' time. But yeah, she has joined the Facebook group. So after the visit and she's made it, I'm hoping that she's going to be able to share it with us before she gives it to her daughter. And I'm just thank you so much for that, Elizabeth, because it really was, it was lovely. It was a lovely comment to read. and it just sort of makes it worthwhile. You know, I mean, I love everybody's comments, but you know when just one just touches you and you're sort of like, wow. I'm not, I'm going to put this in, just in this corner. Sorry, I'm going to stop gushing now. Gushing. And we're going to put a little house in the middle of this square. This page. Oh, as soon as I've done this. Out the way before I stitch her down. Without even knowing I've stitched you down. So, yeah. If you have a story, let me know. I'm just like, I'm a sucker for a little bit of a story. Right, so where's this one I started? Because Peace Not War commented, I don't know your real name. Sometimes people tell me their real name and then I forget it again. So I do apologise if you've already told me. But I'm at that age now where my memory does like to play tricks on me. And sometimes it forgets what I'm doing. Sometimes it forgets where I've gone. Or what people's names are, you know. I'm blaming old age. Right, okay. So she did ask me how to make the scrappy books. The scrappy books. She did ask me how to make wonky houses. Basically, you grab your scraps like this and you just dig in and pull one out and just stitch it on. On this one I've cheated because it already looks like it's got a roof. But you could put something on it like that. I think I'm going to have to tie this off. I don't think I can stretch right to the very top of there. And I may change from yellow. I don't have to. Let's not. Let's be rebels. Let's just... I'm very excited today, can you tell? I'm not doing the whole slow talking. I'm doing the whole... I am getting excited because it won't be long before I go to Australia and see my little granddaughter for her 2nd birthday. And my daughter, I just can't wait. I do have some news though, because while I'm away, I am not going to post any videos. So I do apologise to all the new people that have just found me. Please bear with me, because I will be back on the 5th of July. I only get to see my daughter once a year, and I just want to enjoy it and not have to stress about, you know, my YouTube channel while I'm there. Because last year when I went, I did extra videos while I was away, and it sort of, I was quite stressed by the time I went because I had to make extra videos to keep going for the whole month. And then I had to answer comments, which obviously I love usually, and the time difference, as you know, between here and Australia is ridiculous, and I never know what time my videos are going up. So it's all a bit, and I just think, you know, I'm going to have a break. So I do hope that you stick with me and that you'll come back. If you get bored in the meantime, there's a few videos on the channel now. If you haven't seen them all, have a little peek. And if I get chance, I will put up maybe some shorts just for a giggle. They won't be edited because I won't have facilities to edit. Let me think. Yeah, I might do that. But this is the first time I'll have had a break since I started my YouTube channel. when did I start it? 2021, I think. Not this one. I started my other one. There's more stitching videos over there. I'll leave a link. My link to my recrafting channel is in the description box. So if you get really desperate for some more stitching videos, head over there. There's a whole playlist, slow stitching. That, you know, there's some meditation videos. There are some how I found slow stitching. There's a lot of what was she called? Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. That's when I started. When she started doing that. So lots of videos around. And of course, you know, you don't have to watch me at all while I'm away. You can just chill out and relax like me. Let's just put a little window in. So this is basically how I make them. Just picking up bits. There's no way. You can do them any way you like, any size you like. Mine always tend to be about this size because I can't really do any smaller. I did have a little comment. My friend Jovi over at Creating with Jovi, she's doing a little doll's house. And she did say in one of my comments on one of my videos that she was going to make some little... well, she doesn't slow stitch, Jovi. She doesn't slow stitch. But she said she was quite tempted to make little things for her doll's house. And I thought, oh, that might be something we could do. So if you fancy having a go at making some little, like, doll's house miniature things, I'll have to find out what size her doll's house is, because I don't really know. You know, you see it, but you don't really know. But yeah, I just thought that might be quite... Oh no, that's quite a big piece. Let's just leave that. What have we got? We've got a bit of lace. I'm going to put that on. Where am I? I'm over there. I'm over there. Do you know what? I'm just going to go. I'm going to come round again. Just because I want to come down to that corner. And I can do that. Because, you know, it's a scrappy house. It's a wonky house. I love it. It's meant to be wonky. And this is going to have a little wonky top to its door. So as you can see, mine are all different. Basically the same. Square, windows, doors. If you want to see Michelle's, they're over on the Facebook group. And there's 2 little questions to answer. Or 3. I can't remember now. I think there's 2. But they're very easy. You just need the name of my channel and what you're going to use the group for. It's absolutely lovely, my little group, if I do say so myself. Everybody is so welcoming, and there's some really wonky stitchers on there. So if you are learning or you're brand new, then don't be afraid to come and share your needle dropping. Let's put that back on. No, I haven't been tying it. I find it doesn't really bother me as much as the knot. What was I saying? Yeah. Don't be afraid to come and share your work. I'm still count myself a beginner. And I am never going to be a perfectionist when it comes to slow stitching. Well, when it comes to anything really. I'm quite happy with my scrappy, wonky stitching. I just do it for the fun, which is my philosophy. Look at this. I'm just doing these bits now in green. and they're just little straight stitches, that's all. This was the rose in the middle, if you remember. This is supposed to be satin stitch. Lol, lol, lol. French knots, just little straight stitches. This is chain stitch going round, and fly stitch with French knots. And I've still got to do all this around the outside still, but I am just loving creating this, and I'm going to do another one while I'm on the plane because I have a very, very long flight. Where's my book gone? Lost my book. Here it is. Which one are we going to put in? It'll have to be one of the little ones. These are too big. This little one will fit. I'm going to put it on Wonky because, and I'm going to, I've only got one. I'm going to do a little catching stitch all the way around. I don't know what it's called. I never know what things are called. I know what they're called when I do them the first time, and then when I go to use them again, I forget. But you know, this one, where you just take a little bit and a little bit, and it holds it down like that. You'd probably need quite a big book if you were going to do a whole village. I think that's when it would be a wall hanging. I'm going to zippy round here. Talking my usual rubbish. Chatting away. Just enjoy it, guys, please. Just enjoy it. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a fun hobby, slow stitching. It's supposed to be relaxing. And it's supposed to be no stress. It is for me. And I don't aim to be teaching you anything really other than to just enjoy your stitching. I know what I could do while I'm away. I could put up some more shorts of actual stitches. That's what I could do, because they wouldn't take long. I could make them. Oh, I'm going to do that. And then I could just put, they might be longer than like however long shorts are supposed to be. And just showing like different stitches, which ones we haven't done yet. I can't remember. I'll have to go back. I was going to do a whole series, wasn't I, on all the basic stitches. The ones I can never remember. And that sort of faded. I sort of got carried away doing something else. That's the trouble. I just want to do everything. Everything. I want to do it all. I'm going to go over there. See, no rules. I'm just going to stitch where I can stitch. Just like that. Hold all that on. It's a bit chunky down there. Up, up, up. And I think that's going to look really cool. One more. And then all you've got to do is decorate it with some flowers. You make a little garden. You could put a little white picket fence around it. You could add flowers. You could add trees. So, there we go. How cute is that? And I think it would look really cute with some flowers. So you can decorate this up now however you like. So I could put, maybe that could be a tree. That could be a blue tree. Why not? No such thing, Carol, but hey, in my book, there is no such thing as no such thing. So we are going to stick, ooh, you go over there. We're going to stick this, no we're not, because that knot just went straight though. Could probably do with a thicker one of these. So let's just stitch this on. And I'm going to just do some random stitches just right in the middle here. Just to hold it on, like a button. Oh, a button. I've got buttons. I've got buttons. Let me, oh no, I'm not making a big flower. I could make a big flower. I've changed my mind again, haven't I? Look at this one. This is a gorgeous colour. Oh, I want to put that on. I did get out buttons. It's turned into a flower. It's not a tree anymore. It's not a blue tree. It's a blue flower. We're going to put a button on it. Change your mind. You can change your mind. You can change it back again. Just whatever you want to do. I am just trying to get the needle through. There we go. It's through. I think that will hold that. I need a big needle. Sure, it'll go through this. Oh, no, that's one of them blunt ones that don't work properly. How to test if a needle is sharp. Ow. Probably not the best plan. What's this one? No, I don't think these are going to be big enough. I'm going to have to go with a really fat off needle to get that big. I'm using all 6 here. So I need a really big eye. But it is a straight needle, so it should be fine. And all I want to do is make a tree stump. Not a tree stump, a stalk. You're not making a tree anymore, Carol. Honestly. There we go. No. I'm pulling through whatever I've got on the other side here. And down. Da, 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 da. Right, and I'm quickly going to just do a bit of a loop to make it a bit thicker. I could have done a little stem stitch, which would have been lovely, but this is sort of just as easy. Okay, and of course we need a leaf. Always have a leaf. And we're just going to do a lazy daisy straight up there. And let's not get it wrong, Carol, because you always get these wrong. I didn't wrap it, and now I've got to find the right way. There we go. So there's my leaf. Should we put that one on the other side? Where's my thing gone? Da, 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 da. I've got countdown in my head, you know. Doodle, 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 doodle. I don't know why. I haven't watched it. I don't know if I've ever watched it. I know it. I know about it. But isn't that weird how it's in my head? Right, now I'm going to do it properly this time. So, Lazy Daisy, up, up. I'm only going through the top bit. I'm not going all the way through to the back because it's going to be too stiff otherwise. And then get your loop, not a lot of thread, round, and pull it through. And go back down at the top to hold it down. And there we go. Got 2 little leaves, and I might just see if I can get another bit in the middle. Just so it's a full up leaf. This side. This is a bit wonkier, wasn't it? Come, come, come. Okay, and down. Ha! And because I've only got a little bit left, what I'm going to do is just split my strands up. There was a lot of threads on there. And I'm going to tie them like this. There we go. Maybe I'll take some newer ones than those. And I can just keep putting more and more bits on. I could get some of this, my little scrappy bits. Who knew this was coming? Hands up if you knew this was coming. Do a thumbs up if you knew this was coming. Now I don't want that big bit there. Nope. But I do want some of this. And I'm going to put it here, like flowers. Like flowers. Use your imaginations. They are just like flowers. Just like flowers. Just stick them down. Do some random stitching. Hold them down. A garden of flowers. With no effort whatsoever. No fiddly little flowers in this book. I just love it. Oh, I hope that you do this. I hope you have a go. It's just so much fun, and it's just so relaxing to just grab your stash, grab your stitching, and just play. Just play. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I'm just going to make a little. Oh, yeah. I was at the bottom. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Come out. Do you know what? I'm not going to rethread. What we're going to do is we're going to do that whole tying it off thing. I think there's probably enough on there. Crazy chilled out page this is. How about that? But please have a go at the scrappy houses. Pop them in a book, a wall hanging, a scroll, make bookmarks, make cards, make a pillow. There's just so much to do, and please let me know if you've got any ideas, because we can all share. And I will see you all next week. Oh, bye for now.